Frankie Plaits, twists and piles her long locks into a bun.
I just usually keep my hair up so that it doesn't get tangled during the day. So I use these knitting needles now because they're just the perfect length and they're quite strong. But these sort of things just wouldn't cut it to hold it up anymore. Even though I dreamed of having long princess hair, I never dreamed that it would get this long.
But is her hair long enough to weave around her naked body?
Growing up, my mum always had these really beautiful art books, so I was really drawn to the beautiful long hair. It's sort of escapism into this fantasy world, I guess. So I knew that I really wanted to be a mermaid and have long hair. It's strangely very low maintenance. People think it must take a lot, but because I don't use any products on it, all I do really is comb it, and I do that not even every single day. Maybe do it once every 2 or 3 days. If I misplace my comb, then that's quite bad news because I only use a certain kind of comb. So it's a bit like when somebody who wears glasses misplaces their glasses and just like, oh God, what am I going to do for the next week? It can be quite a nice meditative process because if your hair is tangled, then you probably had fun getting the tangles in it somehow, like maybe you're dancing or, in the wind. And so you can comb it and reflect on what you've been doing, and sometimes it can take about 6 hours to detangle.
Fun fact, most people actually can't grow hair this long. But Frankie has a rare difference in her genes, which means she is able to grow her hair to an extraordinary length.
She loved having long hair and she loved having it played with. She loved me dressing it, plaiting it, de-knitting it. It's a lovely thing for a mother and daughter to do together. When you're little, to have your mum brush your hair, it's a very bonding. It's like being monkeys, it's very bonding. And so, yeah.
Sometimes I stand on it, which is sort of bending down, then it gets caught under your foot and then you're like, ah! And yeah, that can be really stressful. Also Velcro is a nightmare, actually.
With her hair brushed to perfection, can Frankie use it to cover her modesty in a life drawing class?
It's almost like having another model to work with when we do stuff like that. My ethos is that nature kind of knows best. Nature is really good at designing beautiful things. I find that body hair creates these interesting natural focal points around the figure. I think it's just fascinating for me. It's like an ongoing experiment.
Who needs clothes when you've got 6-foot-long locks like a fairy tale princess?